How y'all doing today? Uh, it's Steven here, and I wanted to kind of switch it up and talk about something else today. As I said in my intro, that I didn't want my channel to be kind of encapsulated into just one niche. I kind of wanted to touch on a lot of things that a lot of people in my age group and younger, and some even older, uh, there's a lot of things that a lot of people, like, we all have certain things in common, and I think that's just part of the human experience. And I really want to talk about confidence, having confidence, and how to build your confidence, and how to differentiate confidence and uh, conceitedness. I don't even know if conceitedness is a word, but being conceited. Okay. Um, a lot of you that have subscribed to me have known me for a little bit. And those of you that don't know me in person, uh, I have never, I will tell you this, I've never really always been a super confident person. In my adulthood, I'm a lot more confident now. And that's late adulthood. That's not even like early adulthood. Like, I'm 29. I'm about to be 30. I'm just now getting out of my shell and starting a YouTube channel. That's something that is like, it takes a lot of confidence to do that, to like share yourself with people that don't know you, that can have opinions on you, that, you know what I mean. So I was always a, I still am kind of a, I was always a shy kid, and I'm still a little shy. Um, it takes a little bit to, I'm kind of an open book, but it takes a little bit for me to open my shell and really share myself with you. And so you guys are lucky that you're catching me at this time in my life where it doesn't take that much. Um, so when I was in middle school, like all throughout, even in high school, I was a little confident in high school, but even in middle and high school, I wasn't all that confident. It wasn't really until about 2019 that I stepped into my confidence that you see now. And it's funny because a lot of my friends just think I have this glowing aura of confidence, and it wasn't always like that. It was always more kind of overshadowed by my older brother. I love him to death, and he's always been one of my best friends. And but he kind of contributed to me not having as much confidence, and like having really low self-esteem, because, you know, brothers, they, or just older siblings, you know, if you're a younger sister and have an older sister, they pick on you, and you kind of don't know how to conceptualize how they treat you. And it messes with you. It really does. It does something to your mental that you can't explain. Um, so like, how I dress now is totally different than how I used to dress in middle and high school. Is because I wanted to fit into trends, so I didn't feel like I was, like, I wanted to be included. Like, I wanted to be included so bad. And being confident in yourself brings inclusion. Like, people will uh, gravitate toward you if you're confident in yourself, and um, you're genuine about certain things. It took me a long time to figure that out, and I'm grateful to have had the group of friends that I've had that um, basically just reinforce certain things. And, oh, you're doing a good job at this, doing a good job at that. Is It's great to have that. And that's another thing that really helps confidence, is just having a support system, family members, friends, whoever, teachers, whoever, coworkers that have give you positive reinforcement on certain things. Um, I'm not a super boastful person. I don't really say, "Oh yeah, I make this much money. I do this. I do this. I do that. I do this." Uh, I I'm fairly humble. Like I realize that there's some certain things that I have and I have had that other people aren't fortunate enough to have, or like I had my parents let me live with them until I was 25. I didn't move out of my house until my parents' house until I was 25. A lot of people that I know don't didn't like a lot of their parents said, "Yeah, oh, you're 18. That means you're ready for the real world. So, yeah, you're not allowed to live with us no more." I'm grateful enough for to be able to say that I had a family life that is fairly tight knit, and that adds to the whole thing that I'm trying to say of having a good support system. Uh, my family didn't really want me to get the nose piercings, I will tell you that, but um, they, I feel like at some point they kind of knew that's just what I wanted to do. Um, I did have an industrial piercing in my ear at one point, and it got infected, so I had to remove it. But I've always wanted to like look like my skateboarder I would make on Tony Hawk's Underground. Um, they say it's you customizing your avatar at some point in your life, and that's kind of what I am doing. Is just so um, dressing how you want is part of your confidence. Not like you can follow trends. I follow some trends, but I don't follow it to the T. To like I don't feel like myself. You know, like you can't differentiate me from other people, and individuality is a type of confidence as well. Dressing a certain way helped me with my confidence. Being surrounded by certain people helped with my confidence as well. And I appreciate everybody that's been in my life that has added a positive to who I've become now. Um, Now, being confident and being boastful are two totally different things. Now, if I said, yeah, I can go here and do this and do that, uh, every girl that I've tried to talk to, I've gotten, that's not true at all. I've had a lot of emotional hardship when it comes to that part of my life. But also that has made me realize that, okay, everybody is their own person, and you can't treat this person like this other person treats you. You got to treat everybody as if they are their own person. And I feel like that's where the individuality comes from, right? And people really like people are mean. Like people are mean. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm also playing Call of Duty while talking to you guys. Um, People are mean people, and it's important to just know that you are not alone in how you feel about yourself, because there's a lot of people that have doubts about themselves. But as long as you stay true to yourself and uh, kind of just just stay true to yourself and let your confidence shine. That's what really, like I said, gravitates people towards you. And people will remember good and bad, but like they will always remember the good. Um, um, if you are a person that talks out again, like if your family thinks a certain way and you don't think that way, and you talk out to them, like talk out against what they're saying, that's being confident. That's confidence. Starting a YouTube channel, it took me so long to start a YouTube channel. That's like that's a part of confidence. Um, Doing something unimaginable, something that nobody's ever done, stepping out and doing that takes confidence, takes tenacity. And I want you to know that if you do any of those things, you're an awesome person and you are a very confident person. You don't have to take it from me um, necessarily, but just know, just look at yourself in the mirror one day and be like, look, I'm doing it, I'm making it, I'm doing it my way and not anybody else's way. It takes confidence to kind of go against the grain of the fabric of everything that is normal. And like that's another topic that I'd like to talk about at some point is like what is normal. There's no, I don't think there is, like nobody knows what normal is. When people say, "Oh, that's not normal," they don't even know what the baseline of normalcy is. And being abnormal confidently makes you awesome. Like I went to a show with um, my friend Jared Quante, and I made a new one of their friends. Met him finally, and then their ladies. We went to a show where Jared was performing, and there was in the audience there were a bunch of weirdos or people that would like other people would call weirdos, and it's not really them being weird, it's just them being different than you, and they are some of the coolest people. I told Jared, I was like, the weirdos are some of the coolest people that you'll ever meet in your life. It's because they are confident in themselves and in their group, and their group reaffirms their weirdness, and that is what confidence is. It's having people by your side that will build you up to where nobody can tear you down. And I think that is something that a lot of parents should start doing. And I think my generation, I'm a millennial, my generation and the generations after me are going to do a great job at as parents is like letting kids be kids and not and reaffirming that being different is okay. I don't want to take too much of your time up because I will start losing my train of thought here soon. But yeah, I just want to say, just be confident in what you do and keep it up. And you're doing a great job. If there's anything that you guys want me to talk about in any future videos, you can comment them down below, and we'll get to them at some point. But until then, as always, I appreciate you guys for clicking on the video, and we're gonna keep rolling, man. Next, I don't know what's next. I don't know what video I want to do next. But we only got like a few weeks until Wookiees in the Woods. Maybe I'll do a day in the life one day. There's like I said, the gym I go to doesn't allow filming, so I don't think I could take you to the gym, but I could at least take you in the truck at work because I have a phone mount, so they won't haggle me about using my phone while I'm driving. But yeah, we'll just keep it rolling, guys. I appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and share if you think this will help somebody in your life. Just hearing the words that they need to hear from somebody else. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. We'll keep rolling, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.